Meow, 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 meow. Hello. Can you hear me, Diablo? Okay, I don't think you can hear me. Oh, wait. Well? Well? Can you hear me? Well? Hold on a sec. I have to restart my stream right at the beginning. Am I will? Yes, I am will. Nice. Nice, okay. How we doing, Diablo? How we doing? How we doing? My thoughts on girls on motorbikes. They sound like the girls that would pick me. Girls on motorbikes? They sound like the bitches that would pick me with zero hesitation. They sound like women that will turn a silly boy into a silly girl just with a press of a button. How are you doing, by the way? How are you doing?
Good to see you.
By the way, I had some trouble with my upload speed today. Like, I did an upload speed test. Like, it was like I did an upload speed test. It was supposed to be around 20 megabytes, but guess what? It can barely go above 10 megabytes. Like, my upload speed is fluctuating too hard. Like, it has been fluctuating too hard for the past few days, apparently. And apparently there's some problems on my area when it comes to upload speed.
We'll find the right one.
Jessica Smith, thank you for the follow. Meow meow. Hey Jessica Smith, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oh, bots. Wait. She plays video games and has a motorbike. Play video games and have a motorbike. Wait a sec, what is the resolution? Video games and a motorbike. Motorbikes are nice. Video games are even better, you know? Okay. How's my stream quality, by the way, Diablo? Is the stream quality decent? Can you watch the stream without any problems? I also talk to the customer. Okay, let's talk about your girl. Forget about everything else. Video games and motorbikes. What kind of video games, by the way? And what kind of motorbikes? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like a hot chick. Like, she sounds hot. Motorbikes and video games. I know her from a long time, so I don't want anything with her. A pretty girl, a motorbike, video games, she jokes about being a slut herself. Isn't she a dream? I want someone like her, but a little bit more smarter. I mean, dude, sometimes, like, you know. Wait. If I remember correctly, I got an upgrade for this weapon. But still, dude, I mean, you can never have perfection, you know? Like, she's so close to being perfect. Like, she got everything. Like, the only downside is, like, according to what you are saying, the only downside is that you have known her for a long time and she's a little bit of goofy. You know, a little bit of slutty, likes motorbikes, video games, jokes about being slutty and pretty. Like, dude, I get the feeling that a lot of men will happily just put the ring on her finger with no hesitation. She sounds that kind of girl. Does she have a nice personality too? Like, is she a nice girl? That matters a lot, you know? Yippee. Oh my god, I hate how this guy wouldn't move fast. But yeah, I mean, like, one or two downsides. I mean, nothing wrong with tolerating one or two downsides, you know? Dude, I think you need some good women in your life, you know? You need to have a close relationship. Like a... you know, you need some better women on your close friend circle. No, not stupid. Just make her a little bit smarter. Oh, I see. Not smart enough. Like, she has 7 intelligence points, but you want her to have 10. Yo, Baruta, how we doing, my man? How we doing? We are talking about women. How you doing, buddy? How we doing? A little bit of smarter. She's not goofy. She's smart, but you want smarter. About the topic we could talk about, like yawn about myths or video, or a friend about video games. I mean, dude. I think she sounds smart enough that she can improve with herself at some point, you know. I mean, according to what you said, she's not goofy, she's not stupid. She's smart, you just want her to be a little bit more smarter. And yeah. I think she can get smarter as she hangs out with you, you know. Like, as you start talking to her about mythology and stuff, I'm sure she will start talking about them as well. Do you mean by when you say smart, do you mean smart or do you mean someone? Do you mean smart or you mean someone that can talk to you about your hobbies? Like, those two can be different. She has 10 but 4 when it comes to talking about real life decisions. Oh, I see. She's a 10. She like her smarts are 6, but real life decisions are 4. Greetings everyone. How we doing, bros? How we doing? How we doing? Greetings, greetings. Oh, come on. Let me jump on this thing. She's dumb when she needs to take ground decisions. Oh, I see. When she needs to make important decisions, she's dumb. But I think that's fine, dude. Like, she might be a little bit dumb when it comes to the important life decisions. Oh my god. Oh, I just threw my exoskeleton. Oh my, what? For some reason, this game made me loot this thing multiple times. God damn. This game can be super buggy sometimes. Like, I looted this thing, then I just walked away looking for another loot instead of trying to loot it for the second time. I see, I just need to loot it multiple times. Yo. I'm not as stupid as my friend girl, you know. I mean, dude, if she's bad at life decisions, then what you need to do is simple. She might be bad when it comes to real life decisions. Then you just gotta help her, you know. Like, if you end up being together with her, she will end up asking you advice on everything anyways. If you give her advice in a respectful manner, in a way that she will understand and she will want to listen, then she will be highly likely to listen to your advice. If you get what I mean. Oh my. Oh my. I didn't know you can do this in this game. I had completely missed that pipeline. Yo, Barbetta, you're gross. No, not just hobbies. She needs common sense. It's fine. You can be her common sense, dude. It's okay. That's the whole point of being a couple, isn't it? Just cover each other's... Like, if one couple misses something... If one couple, like, doesn't have something, then the other couple will help her with that something, you know? That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why I have so much bad luck. I don't often meet people with common sense. I don't know, man. I don't know. Common sense is usually hard. Is usually neither common or sensible. Yeah, by the way, Barbuta is right. Common sense isn't necessarily common or sensible. We all make dumb life decisions, and sometimes, often, other times, rarely. Yeah, everybody makes dumb life decisions. Yeah, no. So the good part is, if she makes a dumb life decision, you know, you can just help her out. I mean, dude, she cannot be that bad, you know. Like, the previous girl you talked to me about, she sounds really bad, and this girl compared to her just sounds goofy. Like, if she's like not that problematic, if she's just only, you know, a little bit goofy, a little bit of stupid, then I'm sure you can deal with her, you know. I mean, dealing with her is gonna be 10 times better than dealing with a crazy chick, you know. At least that's what I think about it. Maybe from your point of view, those dishes are stupid, but not from hers. Maybe. Hi, darlings. How we doing, Yon? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, girlie? How we doing? How we doing? Stump. Yeah, but I don't want another girl in my life like my friend. She just kept taking bad decisions, and I need to be her therapist. I mean, dude, but there is bad decision and there is bad decision, you know? Like, there's a bad decision. Like, there's a bad decision when you just become friends with an asshole. That's a bad decision, and well, becoming a therapist for someone like that is bad. Or someone making a bad decision. Like, think of it like this. I don't know, maybe spending too much on their credit card, or like, I don't know. Like, when they are going out, they need their ID to do some business, and they forget their ID home. Like, it depends on the stupid decision, you know. Like, there are stupid decisions that I'm willing to tolerate, and there are stupid decisions that I'm not willing to tolerate, depending on who makes the mistake, you know. I understand that you don't want another woman in your life that's gonna just, you know, that you are gonna be playing therapist for. You don't want to play therapist for another woman that likes making mistakes, but still. Like, it depends how bad her mistakes are. This girl just sounds like a normal girl, honestly. Yeah, I mean, dude, if she's just a little bit of stupid, then it's okay, dude. Like, as long as she's not extremely stupid, like, there is being stupid and there is being evil. As long as she's a little bit of stupid and not evil, then it should be okay. Hi, Yon. Oh, to be fair, I'm not trying to get in a relationship with this girl. I'm just saying her having a motorbike is hot. I mean, yeah, I mean, dude, like, she has a motorbike. Oh my. Enemies. She has a motorbike. Okay. Like a motorbike. That's hot. Okay. And she plays video games. That's hot. Okay. But she's a little bit of stupid. Like, it also depends on the stupid, you know. Like, there is kind of stupid that will get you in trouble as a man. Like, there is the kind of stupid. Like, there are certain women that are a special kind of stupid, okay? And they will get you in trouble with drug dealers or some stuff. And some women are just stupid and they are just, you know, I don't know, goofy. Nothing that cannot be reasoned with, if you get what I mean. I had a friend who bragged to me about how she has better pay than me and then she would have spent it on stupid stuff and asked me for a loan. I mean, yeah, dude. It doesn't matter how much money you have as long as you don't know how to use that money. That's extremely stupid, by the way. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, dealing with someone who doesn't know how to budget their money, that can be painful. Especially having someone like that as a wife or as a girlfriend. Because, like, you cannot say no to your girlfriend asking money. Or, as far as I know, you cannot. As a motorbike, plays video games. She's pretty, is the dream. But a little bit of stupid. It's okay. You can be the brains for her. You can play the role of brains for her. I mean, this girl's kind of selfish, but I think she just doesn't think too much about things. Oh, I see. Selfish? She doesn't think too much. But she's not stupid. We can talk about serious things. I see. She's only stupid when it comes to real life decisions. It's okay. You can help her with real life decisions. You can. Some people are just lazy and decide to go ahead without thinking. Sometimes I do decide to go ahead without thinking, by the way. It's like, you know, I have social anxiety, so sometimes I just need to do things without thinking. Because if I do those things... If I don't do those things without thinking, then I will have problems. Like, I will have so much social anxiety I won't be able to do at all. And I won't be able to think in a healthy manner either. So yeah. This pistol deals some decent damage. Okay, not bad. This isn't bad actually. Some people are just lazy. I mean, it's okay, dude. You can't be the one doing the thinking for her. I mean, she has a lot of upsides. I mean, think of it like this. You can't ditch the other girl and replace her with this one. And this girl, it feels as if this girl just doesn't require to do that much thinking, you know? Like, she sounds like a much safer bet, if you get what I mean. Okay, hold on. Where do I need to go in this place? I remember this place. This is where you find compass artifact. In the second game, that is. I like this place. I like how they kept this iconic place in one piece. But yeah, like, dude, making a little bit of bad decisions here and there, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, how bad is she when it comes to making real life decisions? Like, that's the question. How bad is she? Like, I am assuming that she's not that bad. That's why I'm talking like this. So I need to know how bad she is. Like, that's the most important thing. Like, how bad is she when it comes to making real-life decisions? She has a friend with more common sense. I like her friend. The girl is a good friend. She likes me. Like, in a friendly way, I mean. I might have an opportunity. Question. Question. Ask your question, Yonya. Ask it. Oh, good. But yeah, dude, like I said. Oh, okay, yep. The game is asking me to do the same thing. The game expects me to jump down in here. Yep, the game is telling me to jump down. Anything on top of this thing? Tops and bottoms. How heavy duty of a bike are we talking here? That's the thing. I have no idea what that thing means. Oh shit. Okay. I'd rather walk through glass instead of like taking damage from that fire thingy. Ooh, 5% damage. Sweet. Oh my. Oh my. This guy's actually quite rich. So she's a little bit of traumatized. Okay. A little bit of trauma is okay. It adds to the spice. A little bit of trauma is okay. I understand that you don't want to deal with traumatized women anymore, but well, yeah. It doesn't like it's not that bad. Like spending some time behind a boyfriend that cheated on you, like there are worse things. At least like, I mean, it's nothing uncommon, you know. That's what I'm talking about. It's a bad thing, but it's not uncommon, so good. So that's good. Nothing unreasonable. But we all commit mistakes. Yep. We all have that one boyfriend, girlfriend that we just, you know, got obsessed over. And we just got fucked over. Just got fucked with, you know. Rieju. I see. So the motorbike is a Rieju. Bikes have weight classes to determine how powerful motors they can have, if I remember correctly. I have no idea what that is. I don't know shit about motorbikes either. It's fine, Diablo. If you start dating that chick, you will learn a lot about motorbikes. Oh my. Having in count, most of my friends either have or want one. I see. Either have a motorbike or just want a motorbike. I see. That's nice. Motorbikes are nice. I would want to have a motorbike as well. I hate, like, if I ever end up driving, the last thing I want is to be stuck in the fucking traffic. It's really good enough to drive a boy at her bike. Also what matters. Yep. Imagine having a girlfriend to drive you around, you know. I'm thinking about, but I'm too lazy to learn about bikes. It happens. I'm also too lazy. My brain is just not made for working. It's made for playing video games. I don't think my brain is even made for playing video games. It's just not good for anything. Consider driving a train then. A train? How even am I supposed to drive a train? Oh yeah. Well, it's as big as a car and you don't need to get stuck on in traffic with that thing. That's a good idea, a train. But I recognize having a bike would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, dude, you never have to bother with traffic. It has all the advantages. Well, if someone crashes on you, you are fucked. But just hope that nobody crashes in you. That's it. Consider driving me. I can drive all of you crazy. Yeah. Consider driving me. Meow meow. Hey, little D gets to ride in a sidecar. Oh yeah, like one of those sidecars and motorcycles. She rides the bike, I ride her. She rides the bike. She rides the bike, I ride her. Oh, you gonna ride the girl? I thought it was women who was supposed to ride men, not the other way around. Is that what you are into? You are into riding some girls? You are into getting pegged? God damn. She's gonna ride the bike and you are gonna ride her. Ew, ew. If it's at the same time, that will be impressive. Yeah. She's riding the bike and you are riding her. That will be impressive, man. That will be impressive. Still, she talks too much about her ex-boyfriend. I don't think she's over him, so I'll wait for now. Yeah. If she's not over her ex-boyfriend... Oh, yeah. That might be a problem. I don't know what kind of problem it will cause, though. Like, I'm not experienced with women enough to know what kind of problem that might bring, you know. If you think you're my chance with her, good luck, Diablo. Something like Geralt, Yennefer, and the unicorn. Geralt riding the unicorn, and Yennefer is just riding the cock. Let me see how it goes, then I'll make my move. Oh, dude. Oh, God. But yeah, dude. Why am I losing HP? Am I losing HP by not doing anything? Oh, sweet. Oh, okay, the water is safe for some reason. Okay, zombies, give me my sniper rifle. That's why sniper rifle is actually useful, you know. Like, from this distance, look at this shit. Why did that guy even fail? What the fuck? It's all about women for me today, so if anyone here has to add about women or men, go for it. Oh my. Men, women. I don't have that much experience. Okay. I don't want that thing to be chasing me, so I'm gonna unequip my artifacts. Oh god. Where are these zombies are shooting at me from? Oh, that's one. I don't want that gun. These guns don't sell for a high price. Okay, I can sell that gun for a high price. I can sell that gun for a nice price. Okay. Oh, what is this? High capacity Jupiter magazine. Okay, that's nice. Okay, women and men. Hold on, guys. Hold on a sec. I'm just too focused on the game right now. Okay, hold on. Ouch. Decent artifact. Okay, this place is filled with enemies for some reason. Hold on a sec. Oh, these guys are human. Nice. At least I'm gonna have an easier time killing them. Sweet. I'm stupid to recognize one guy is making a move on me. Oh my. I think that's very relatable to men. Apparently a lot of men just don't recognize when a woman is making a move on them. Like a lot of men having a problem with recognizing when a woman is hitting on them. I wonder why that happens, you know. What kind of signals do women send even? Like, what kind of signals do women send when they like somebody? I also don't have the sight. I also don't recognize when a woman likes me. Usually guys don't recognize when women hit on them. Yep. Apparently that's pretty common. Guys just being goofy. And just not recognizing women hitting on them at all. Like, I mean, dude, because there is this thing, you know, if a woman is hitting on you, if a woman is not hitting on you, if she's just being nice to you, then, like, you might come across as a creep. And most men don't want that. Most women fear that, so yeah. They just consider women being nice to them as just being, you know, friendly. Or there might be more problems too, but I don't know. Like genuine stuff at least. But if you know you are too dumb to realize when that means guys try to make moves on you, the first step is checked. You just need to be more attentive is the word, maybe. Or you just need more experience with people. Like, if you end up, like, as long as you are having experience with people, as long as you are being, you know, as long as you are learning to pick social cues up, I am sure you will learn to pick up those cues at some point. Gotta learn to read body language better, I guess. Maybe. Gotta learn to read body language. Or just listen to what they say, you know. If someone shows you special attention, they probably like you. Go for it, Queen. Slay. Yes, Queen. Slay. 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 Slay your enemies. Raise up your armies and take your rightful place upon the throne of humanity. Or what was it called? Then look at eyes, where feet are directed to is their physical contact. I don't know. I think just listen to them, you know. What they are saying and how they act around you. Like if they are showing you special attention, they might like you. At least that's what I know. What is this place I'm in? Okay, there's nothing in here. I just make sure they speak out loud. I was sitting but a bit late on the bench, and the girl I was with did the same but lying on my chest. I don't know why, but my mind just assumed we were getting comfortable. I mean, dude. She dropped the biggest fucking hint out there. Like, you are lying on the bench and the girl just laid on your chest. Like, dude, that sounds like a scene from a, I don't know, erotic novel, you know? That sounds like a scene from a romantic novel. And you're saying me that you did not pick up the sign. You sound like that anime protagonist that just don't get any of the signs. I was speaking about with a friend, and he made me realize her saying good morning to me on WhatsApp every day was not the normal thing to do with just Just for friends. Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I guess that's what happens when you just don't have enough experience with people, you know. Just saying good morning on WhatsApp every day. I mean, yeah, but there's also this thing, you know. If you are trying to hit on somebody, and if they are not picking up, if they are just unable to realize that you are being hitting, you're just hitting, if they are unable to realize that you are hitting on them, like at that point, just come out, you know. Just go talk to the person. Just literally go and talk to them about how you want to date them. If they are not picking up those signs, you might as well be blunt about it. Those signs... those signs work though? Oh my. Oh my. Man, I'm so tanky. Oh my. Wait. No, that's not the bullets I want. Give me the armor piercing for these guys. Hold on guys, I will catch up with the chat real quick. Okay, maybe I should use yellow bullets after all. People simply need to be more open about communicating their feelings and desires. I mean, yeah. At least just say it, you know, at this point. Just say it. It took me a very long to realize a guy would not waste time sending you messages every day if he didn't like you. I mean, yeah. Maybe if he didn't like you, he would not bother sending you messages. Maybe. Maybe that just works for everyone. I can't really give more advice about it. I'm not good to get it neither. If, as a man, you are more open about communicating your feeling for a woman, if she's not also into you, she would think you are very creepy. Yep. Yeah, if you're a man and if you are being open about communicating your feeling for a woman, if she's not also into you, she might think that you are creepy. Yeah, it might happen. At least that's what I hear from people. And tell your friends about it as well, and that will get you blacklisted. Women listen to each other after all. Even if this was not our case, the way society is right now, that's what happens. I mean, as a whole society, Barbuta normalized that shit. As a whole of society, Barbuta normalized that shit. Yeah, I think we need to normalize, like, being open about our feelings. Women tell about guys to their female friends to try and one-up each other about how desirable they are. Oh, I see. So they flex... So they just flex on each other. Oh my god, this guy just hit on me. I just had 3 different guys hit on me yesterday. Ooh, ooh, kind of stuff. Is that what you are talking about? Because I was speaking with a girl once, and she started making fun of some guy who talked to her sometime before. Yeah, women gotta stop doing that. Women gotta stop making fun of men who hit on them. Humans are so closed up that they start to be untrue themselves. Drop the facts. Wait, where's the facts? Oh yeah, I agree, Barbuta. A lot of people suck these days, most people, yep. I mean, dude, like, people need to be more open about their feelings, and we need to stop judging each other based on random bullshit, you know. Like, think of it like this. Like, we people need to stop judging each other for, I don't know, hitting on people. Like, as an example. Men need to be, you know... men need to improve their game. Like, in certain ways, men gotta be less creepy. But at the same time, women also need to be, like, more understanding towards men. Like, women shouldn't go around just embarrassing men after they hit on them, you know? Like, women shouldn't go around posting different men's attempts to hit on them online. Like, women should not do that. Women must not do that. It's rude and harmful. What else women shouldn't be doing? What else? Also, like, women should be more understanding when men hit on them. Like, I don't know, man, like, don't get angry and don't think they are creepy. And also, like, you know, don't go around embarrassing them to their friends and to the people online. It's just not a nice thing to do, you know. I don't need food. You're right, Minky. Am I right? On what topic though? I talked about multi. Give me more context. Like, when I talk about something, I have a tendency to forget what I was talking about the second later. But yeah, I mean, women and men, they just gotta be more understanding towards each other. Men gotta be less creepy. Women, they gotta be more understanding. If a man is being creepy, don't worry. Like, if he is like a smart man, he will take a lesson the next. He will take his lesson. I just wanna love. I just wanna love and be loved. But I keep discovering how much many people suck. But yeah, a lot of people just suck, you know. Especially online. Oh my god, I can never hit these rats. I hate these rats. Fucking hell, come on. Like, give me anything but these rats. Hold on, I missed a lot of comments. Let me read it. Girls these days have too high of standards. I don't really know. Like, I don't really know anything about it. My knowledge is kinda limited. We are humans. Humans are emotional. Why did society suppress our nature? Yep, you gotta be emotional. It's okay to have feelings. Girls these days are my generation, so I'm fucked, haha. Just go date someone from the previous generation. Become a hag waxer. Go date a 40 or 30-year-old chick. And that's because of social media. Yet, I mean, social media ruined people's standards. Like, social media just destroyed people's standards way too much. It goes for both sides. Like, both sides have a tendency to have wrong standards, to be honest. At one point, they run out of options and lower them. At some point, women run out of options and lower them. But there is this thing, do women really need to lower them? I mean, there are just too many men out there that will just smash everything. Smash everything, maybe except for a single mom and, well, what else? And a fat woman, except as long as they are not into it. But yeah, nah, I don't think fat women need to lower their standards, to be honest. There is a lot of men out there who like fat women, you know. Because society as a whole don't care about you. Society is the mass. Yep, society don't care about you. Aging. Maybe. Attention is now a currency and it's ruining dating. Yep. And the mass is selfish, yep. And they will turn people that aren't bad into bad people by shaming them for being good. Yep. You should never trust in the majority when it comes to taking decisions. And that shit is... Yeah, dude, I mean, listen to this. Sometimes you gotta do the exact opposite what everybody does. Sometimes, if you wanna win in this life, you gotta do the exact opposite what everybody does. Sometimes that's the secret leading to victory. Also, there is this thing, you know. Like, do women really need to lower their standards, though? Like, think of it like this. I mean, there is always demand for women, you know. Like, think of it like this. If you are a woman that is overweight, like obese, there will always be men looking to date you. Because there will always be men who, like, who has a thing for big, beautiful women, you know. I see them all the time. There is a lot of men out there who just have a thing for large women, you know. I don't think they will ever run out of, what do you say, potential dates. I don't think they will ever run out of men wanting to date them. Because of men who just enjoy dating them. A friend of mine, you know, like, it's gonna sound sexist, but a friend of mine said, you know, like a man that has high demand, okay? Like, a man that has high demand from multiple women, multiple hot women, that man might date a obese or overweight chick. Because sometimes a man wants to eat a Big Mac. I know it sounds horrible and sexist, but it sounds logical, you know. Like, even if you are overweight, you might still... You won't necessarily have a hard time finding a date to yourself. Oh my. This thing one-shots them? Nice. But also, yeah. Don't trust the society. Just because everybody does it doesn't mean it's right. On the other hand, I don't know, man, like... Do women really need to lower their standards though? Like, do women really struggle finding themselves a date? Do women really struggle when they are looking for someone to date, to be with someone? Do they really struggle with that? Do they really have a problem with that? What men want and what women want is currently statistically speaking grossly misaligned. Yep. I mean, yeah. What different people want is like raw. Is like, I don't know, man. Like, when I look at both sides, like, both sides just want something that doesn't exist. Or want something that's, you know... Oh, fuck, that hurt. That's above their level, you know. People just bite more than they... People are just trying to bite more than they can chew. If you get what I mean. It's sad. Also, don't really pay much attention to me. I'm pessimistic. Chronically. Oh, don't be pessimistic. Life finds a way. Everything has a balance. Life finds a way. I mean, on the other hand, I don't necessarily know who is the problem, you know. I mean, think of it like this. There is like women with extremely high standards. There is men who hate women for being women and they expect to get a girlfriend for that. There is also men with like unrealistic standards too. There is women with unrealistic standards. There is women with extremely high standards that are just too lonely and will never, you know. There are women that are just too lonely, and because of they are lonely, they hate men. And they expect that to solve their loneliness. They spend their time complaining about men. So where you are from and how high of impact social media has there. I mean, it's not necessarily social media impact, but think of it like this. If you are not someone who's gonna get married through an arranged marriage, then there's a high chance you will be lonely. Like, social media didn't affect us all that much. Because, well, you know, a lot of people just solve their loneliness problem through their family and arranged marriages. Like arranged marriage, you know, marry your cousin and be happy, kind of stuff. People like Rose on about them exist people with based opinions, so not everyone is bad. Oh, well, thank you. But I know, man, maybe everyone is bad. Even if not everyone is bad, a lot of people are still bad. The society and anyone who identifies themselves with society standards, if that makes sense. Anyone that identifies with society standards are bad? No, I don't think so. Society isn't necessarily bad. It just has its upsides and downsides, you know. Because not everything can be amazing and good, you know. What's the point of this place? I hate these caves, by the way. There is no map, so I cannot find my way around. I'm mod one for my society. Not in order to start a family, but I have all qualities Balkan people seek. I see. So like, you have all the qualities Balkan people seek, but you don't want to marry. Interesting. But yeah, just wait for the right person, bro. You cannot just rush those things. Rushing those things never really work. You don't want to end up in a bad marriage, you know, in Balkans. Like, I don't know, man. Like in USA, it feels like in the Western countries, it feels like it's easy to get divorced. But then like in Balkan countries, at least in my country, getting divorced has a stigma around it. And well, it's not necessarily easy when it comes to easy economically either. Here it has a lot. Oh yeah, social media definitely has a lot of effect. The data is something we should take with a grain of salt though. Not only are most studies done in US, yeah, but there is this thing, you know. If Americans do something and then it has certain effects, then those things might have similar effects on us as well. So it's useful to like keep a track on American studies as well. Oh wait. But the target demographic they go after are the most active on the market, not as goblins, I see. The data people go for in USA are the ones, like the people who are active in dating market. Oh, it's nice to find goblins you can relate to. Ooh, goblins. Yeah, my opinion when I am not dressing it will always be horrible, by the way. I won't try to pretend, but it won't, so yeah. I don't know, man. Back in the day, when you lived in a small village, there were 20 girls, 20 guys available, so they would become couples in one way or another. Even if not all of them are perfect. Yeah, we are now, I mean, dude, we are living in a big city. Big cities, they have a lot of people, but we are lonely. I think you guys, from what I know from you, are the kind of people I mean when I say not stupid or common sense, etc. I don't necessarily have common sense either. Like, my common sense is like, it's zero, man. Like, trust me. I don't really have common sense. It's just not my thing. I don't think my brain just functions that way. Nowadays, people chase perfection due to social media and end up lonely. Maybe. I wonder, is it because we chase perfection or is it something else? Or is it people judging each other too much? Both men and women. Don't want Rakia drinking wife beater sure guy. Don't want that guy that beats his wife. I want a husband that will take a beating from his wife. That's the kind of man I want. I don't want a wife beater. I want someone that will get beaten up by his wife. It's incredible, you know, like how certain conservative countries would have an incredible amount of women just abusing their husbands. That's an incredible number. Or a guy may marry his cousin and you end up with a whole different problem. Yeah, you're gonna end up with a whole different problem, but you're in a village, you know. Just send those kids, like, just, you know, send those kids to work in the fields. Just make those kids work in the fields and that's it. Even if they are a little bit of autistic, everybody can work in the fields, you know. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody can work in the fields, even if they are a little bit of autistic. So yeah, it's not necessarily a downside either. Common sense is no longer a common... No, common sense never existed. Dude, like, common sense, like, everybody has a different definition for common sense. Like, different people have different common senses. Like, think of it like this. Different people have different moralities, therefore they have different things they consider common, you know? Rakia drinking husband. Common sense and societal norms aren't necessarily the same thing. Yeah, maybe. Next. Okay, what does this guy can give me? Okay. I actually want... better ammunition. I don't care about the money anymore. I'm too wealthy to care about money. Okay, he's not selling anything useful. People here had a lot of children just cause they need a lot of farm hands. I mean, that's just what people do in rural areas. In rural areas, you just pump out you just pump children, you know. You just pump as much children as you can, so, you know, you can use them in the fields. That's actually it. That's the whole point for having children. To use them in the fields. Common sense will always be common sense. The problem is that common sense is changing. Maybe. It is in fact very uncommon what a lot of people call common sense. Yep. That's exactly the deal, dude. People complain about common sense isn't common anymore. Well, what's common sense? Like, the thing you call common sense isn't necessarily common, you know? Okay, give me some of this. I don't need this. I don't need this much either. It is in fact very uncommon. And people have a new common sense, a crueler common sense. Yep. I guess that's just city life, you know. And people... 2.3 children per 2 adults is a statistic that allows for a stable population. Yep. I mean, you need a stable population. You don't want too much population either. I mean, when you have too much people in your country, like, the wages go low and the prices for rent go up. And you don't want that. Nobody wants that. Who the fuck wants high prices, you know? Who the fuck wants to pay more money to people just because, like, their country has too much people? Indians and Chinese will keep the human population alive. Yeah, they probably will. Will they though? I don't think they are necessarily gonna keep human population alive either. You just never know when or what will happen.
Let me...
It would be nice if I can get this. I'd rather have Psy. I'd rather keep that for a Psy protection. Hold on. Well, it won't be the Japanese, that's for sure. Oh man, forget about the Japanese. It's definitely not gonna be the Koreans. I mean, dude, considering how considering how much of an incel like the average Korean male is, and the average like Korean female. Like, considering the modern Korean culture, I don't think those people will ever be having enough children, you know? Like, extremely conservative country, but they ain't having kids. The Japanese might do that, you know? Maybe Japanese will find a way to breed with anime girls. I mean, it won't be surprising if Japanese actually find a way to bone a real-life anime girl. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if a Japanese man actually got, like, I don't know, an anime girl pregnant. That won't be surprising. But Korea? Oh god. Nope. They might go extinct. Most of Europe or USA, as they all have declining populations. I mean, they have declining populations, but they're resisting, Barbuta. The declining population is only in big cities. Like, you know, like, due to the current system we are living in, like, due to capitalism, okay? Like, because capitalism, we need big cities. We need big cities so we can produce properly. And if you want to start, you know, increase the birth rates, if you want to increase the birth rates, then there is something you need to do. You need to convince city people to make children. You need to build a system around convincing city people, city folk to make children. Because like in cities, making children and raising children is hard. But in rural areas, it's easy to make children. In rural areas, it's easy to make children and it's easy to raise them. It's also less stressful. Like in rural areas, life is less stressful, so it's easier for people to make children. So yeah. But yeah, USA and Europe, they do have declining populations, but their population don't really decline in rural areas. Like, the rural Europe and rural America, they are still making children, you know? They are still making a lot of children. You do know that India and China are currently in an unarmed conflict over borders. I have no idea about that. I know that they are beefing over some random bullshit, but I don't know what they are beefing about. Also about the population. Like, big cities are a population sink. Like, big cities attract people because of opportunities and because of the promises of a better life. So yeah, big cities are in general a population sink. While rural areas, despite not producing anything other than food, like, they still produce population. Like, the main thing rural areas produce is population. Like, people living in rural areas, they pump kids, okay? Sometimes they produce food, but most of the time they produce people. They make children. They produce people that will, you know, migrate to cities and, like, work there. But that's a symptom of technological progress. Yep, Barbuta. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a symptom of technological progress. Like, I don't think we are not having children because of technological progress. It's more like, it's city life. Like, I don't know if there is any cities in the world that have a higher birth rate than their rural compatriots, you know. I don't know if there is a city on Earth that makes more babies than their rural counterparts. That's what I'm talking about. It's about city life versus rural life. Whoa. I know Barbuta. I don't know Barbuta, but I didn't know about the conflict, right? Were any of you ever shown any of Hans Rosling's seminars in school? I have no idea what that is. Bloody Genius predicted we'll never go over 13 billion on this planet at least. I mean, dude, there is also this thing, you know. Every country has a limit for the amount of people they can sustain, you know. Like, every country has a limit when it comes to the ability to make children. The ability to take care of them. Like, think of it like this. If a country, like, makes too much children, okay? A country makes too much children, then the wages will go down. And when the wages go down, the rent also goes up. And when the rent goes up, and when the prices, and when the wages go down, and when the prices for basic necessities go up, then guess what happens? I mean, you can guess what happens, right? People won't be making kids anymore because they cannot afford it. And to replace your population, you need immigration. You need immigration, illegal immigration, and yeah, a bigger rural population depending on the situation, but still. Like, that's just what happens, you know. Also, illegal immigration is also caused by capitalism. Keep that in mind. Illegal immigration exists because capitalism. Because capitalism needs people, like, they need cheap labor. Like, since they have already conquered the entire market, since there is nowhere to grow to, like, the capitalism conquered the planet. They don't have any new markets where they can sell their stuff to. So guess what they do? They increase the prices while lowering the wages. And to lower the wages, you need illegal immigration. So that's also a capitalism problem. They're free on YouTube, so I highly recommend giving them a watch if you are interested in population and economy. You remind me later, okay? Lately, I have been trouble watching anything. I'm still watching Darling in the Franxx, by the way. But yeah, I'm having some trouble, like, focusing on things. Cannon fodder, might give it a watch. What's cannon fodder, by the way? Tell me, Gross. What are you talking about? What is cannon fodder? Is it a movie, anime, documentary? What kind of movie, anime, or documentary it is? A random show 20 years ago predicted we won't go over 10. I mean, dude, it's normal. Like, a lot of people predicted things, you know. Oh my. As there will be not enough food for everyone, yep. I mean, dude, as long as we don't find a way to increase food productions, I don't think our population is ever going to go over a certain point, you know. As long as we don't, like, expand towards other planets, as long as we, you know, don't colonize Mars or some stuff, I don't think our population is going to be limited. Maybe we can colonize Mars and Moon and export food from there, and that way we can sustain a higher population on Earth. But that's it. That's not really a thing that will happen, to be honest. Hunt said 13 is stable and possible, but he was known as a major optimist. But yeah, dude, like, we need, like, within a century or two, we need to leave this planet behind. Like, if capitalism wants to survive, if capitalism, like, wants to expand, it needs to conquer the space. Like, capitalism needs space. Hello? What is this thing? That was... Can I have that gun? Thank you. Or should I just use a sniper rifle? But I want to use a shotgun. It will take at least a century to make Mars viable for farming. Yep. I mean, dude, it's gonna take centuries to colonize Mars as well. So yeah. I mean, every problem we have in today's society is capitalism. Like, I know people hate hearing that, and I know people will just screech communist at me. But problems, like, you know, I know there are a lot of people that hate woke culture. I know a lot of people hate immigration, illegal immigration, high rent, low pay. But all of these problems are caused by capitalism. Like, everything the anti-communist, everything the so-called anti-communists hate is capitalism. Illegal immigration, woke culture, all of this is capitalism. It's literally capitalism. I'm sorry, but it is capitalism. Cannon fodder, soldiers sent to die. Yeah, I know. I know what cannon fodder is. I thought for a second, like, I assumed that you were talking about a movie or something like that. People in rural areas had many kids because of wars too. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that's logical, you know. You have many kids, so, you know. You make many children because you need them to protect the village, you know. You need to send them to wars. And most things can become a business if you know how to do it. Yep. As long as there is demand, then you can sell stuff. You can get money these days for everything. Even someone's death has become a business. I mean, yeah. That's what I'm talking about when I say capitalism, you know. Everything is a business. Everything is capitalism, you know. It's not only that either, you know. It's not only everything becoming a business either. Everything became a business, and it became a business that doesn't pay enough. Everything is a business, and none of those businesses actually pay enough, you know. None of these businesses in question will give you a decent pay. A lot of businesses out there, everything is a business, but like, they don't pay. The pay is shit. The pay for those businesses is shit, you know. Like, imagine, dude. Like, let's say you got yourself a job, okay? You got yourself a job, and if you want to rent yourself a decent house, then you have to pay 3,000, like, you have to pay 60 to 70% of your wage as rent if you want to live in a decent home. If you want to buy a home, then it's gonna be even more expensive, you know? Like, sometimes, like, you have to pay $2,000 as rent because the bank will deny you $1,000 worth of mortgage. I have heard of that happening to people. Oh my, so that's why I cannot open this thing. Holy shit. Okay, let me read some notes, by the way. Also, they are doing their best to keep the wages low and the expenses high. But the capitalism, at some point, the capitalism is gonna run out of people to sell their shit to. There won't be enough people to buy their shit. And because, like, the wages are low and the prices are too expensive. So the system is gonna collapse at some point. Weapons have been a big business since forever. Yeah, people like killing each other. Yeah, no shit. People like murdering each other. In South Korea, you can live your whole life in the shadow of Samsung. Born at a Samsung hospital, fed from a Samsung grocery store, and cremated at a Samsung burial service. Yep. That sounds terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds terrifying. Like, what the fuck is that life? Like, okay, I don't mind companies providing service. I don't hate private sector, but like, that's a fucking monopoly. For a heartbeat, I feared it would charge and tear me from limb, but weared off, snapping dry branches underfoot as it went. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see lush green canopies in place of withered bread. It's as if the voice is saying, "Behold my former glory. Behold what's been wrought upon me. The first disaster, the breach of the noosphere. Humanity has shown no mercy to this place. Now it reaps what it has sown." One met his end with a bullet in his back, another got torn apart by mutants, a third fell off the edge into an anomaly. More bodies to tread the path, but I paid them no heed. A brief rest, and then onward to the dead valley. The zone calls to me, his heart beckoning. What truths lie within? What revelations does it hold? I'll leave some provisions here. Should another escape the Red Forest, they will surely be needed. There was no point coming here. That wooden cross must have rotted away or something. I can't find the grave. Or maybe it was the dogs. Screw you. If he/she was famous, you could make promotional things to remember him that people would buy. Yep, you can make that. I mean, dude, death has always been monetized, you know. Like, a king dies. Like, imagine a king dying, okay? A king dies, and then people celebrate his son becoming the new king, you know. A death of a king is something people weep, but the rise of a new king is something people celebrate. South Korea is already in Cyberpunk, just waiting on the Neuralink. I mean, dude, I think we are going towards the Cyberpunk future, just without the cool shit. We are gonna get that Cyberpunk future without cyber dick modifications. Like that's literally what we are going through, by the way. Cyberpunk without cyber penis. Like cyberpunk without all the benefits. Cyberpunk without all the penis. Not bad. Hey, I don't hate the song. It sounds nice. This song is about having a girlfriend. But yeah. Did you know that there are orchestra performances of music from games? I don't know. I have never heard of them. Diablo from Kid Kale. What the fuck likes those artists? I like the one in England. Who the fuck? They are only human from Death Note is charming. Death Note, they are only human. Music masterpieces in games, yep. Oh, I listened to this song.
Ants.
Yes, but how they fascinate.
There is someone in heaven to blame.
Yes, but even.
It's a song, but well, not really my thing. Who the fuck likes Bad Bunny? How the fuck did he end up in the same stage Adol Singdon? Who the fuck is Bad Bunny? Is it the guy I just listened to? 1.4 million likes. I mean, dude. Minkyu, he changes words. He uses half words. Turbo folk. So gross. Did the song we just listened sounded like turbo folk? Are you saying that the song we just listened to sounded like turbo folk? I don't know. It kind of sounded different from the Slavic music, and it kind of sounded similar to Turkish music, you know? Like, you know those Turkish songs, right? Like, the guy, like, sings with a crying voice about having a girlfriend, you know? A guy singing with a crying voice about his girlfriend leaving him. I mean, that's how that song literally sounded like. Oh my, freedom fighter.
Watch it. As far as the local wildlife goes, we're pretty fortunate. See you.
Debut suit. I just found myself a modified debut suit. That's Trap. Samurai had a really good music from Cyberpunk. Oh yeah, and I like Cyberpunk music, by the way. Cyberpunk music is good. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cyberpunk music is good. Punk music is amazing. Cyberpunk music is some 10 out of 10 shit. Hold on, will this guy get one shot, by the way? I'm curious.
They say there are tons of mutants underground.
Oh my, this thing one shots people. Okay, maybe not.